These three guys are right there. It's anybody's tournament right now. And here's Dead Dog Dave off a hole 14.
Oh, look at that beautiful shot. He really used his disc well.
Now, where's this hole, John?
This hole is up to the right a little bit. You'll see Aaron uses forehand here to try to wrap it around to the right. Give it a good wrist snap. We'll see if, no, that's the problem with French Creek. You're good for the first 200 feet, but boy, you got to get past those trees.
And here is Lewis. Oh, you get macked as well. Let's see what Bob can do on this drive.
Oh.
Yeah, it's tight down there. And here's Jason, his first throw. Ooh, look at the power in that shot.
He's a strong player.
Turn a little.
The problem there, though, is when you're in the woods at French Creek, it's accuracy more than power.
Right. Again, Bob looks like he's going to lay up, and he does. He's right there by the basket. Jason's second shot. He wants to do the same thing, but he's taking
went right at it.
Yeah,
No,
he's taking a little bit more of a
he
stab
wasn't
at
messing
it.
around. He was really going for it there. He thought he had a chance.
Yeah, why not? Aaron as well, taking a stab at it. Looks like he had a little metal. Lewis plays up.
You could see as they get later into this final round here, they're getting a lot more aggressive in their play. They're running out of chances, but Dave takes advantage.
Right. Now Lewis knew that that Bob had already he was going to three the hole, so he laid up as well, since it was a little risky for him to go for it where he was. And everybody else putts out. All right, Bob still at 94, one stroke in front of Lewis, and Dave right behind, right with him, 95. So those guys are tied for second place. It's it's getting pretty exciting.
Yes, it is.
Have enough of them fall out that shouldn't.
Dave giving a little advice, a little local advice. I'm not sure I would trust Dave's advice there, because he uses all the tools that he can when he's out on his home course.
Still decent.
Now that sign on a tree, that's a Mando. Is that what that sign is?
That's right.
Have to
Make
pass
sure
the
that you
tree
stay to the left of that tree. Yeah, there it is. Looks like Aaron stayed a little bit too tight on that right tree line, and he paid for it because it kicked out.
And there's Lewis. Oh, that looked awful nice. He is out there.
Stayed clean. That's what you're looking for there in the woods.
Now Bob's got puts a little pressure on Bob to make a good shot here. And he does.
Oh, he responded real well. That's why he's such a good player. This lead group is really interesting because you can see Jason, who's a relative newcomer, even though he possesses that great strength, and even Aaron, a newcomer, but they're up against the savvy veterans of Dave and Bob and even Lewis. And this is something we're seeing in disc golf quite a bit now. The young bucks are really moving right up there into the league groups, and they're challenging the well-known players. And it's something we've been waiting for. We've been seeing these top players really on the leaderboard so many years now. But it's really nice to see the young guys challenging. And this is the future of our sport, Rex.
It's great to see these new players out here.
Sweet.
Lewis nails it.
Very nice.
Of course, when you putt like that.
Makes it tough on the young guys. Now Bob's got to make his shot as well.
Yes.
He may be closer. And he is, looks like so. Oh, he should be all right. But he's got to make this.
Watch how he takes his time, eyes it up. There it is.
Sweet. There's another great.
Aaron is really putting well in this tournament, and that's why he's in the lead group, I'll tell you. He's putting on a show.
He sure is. He can putt from, really strong and really confident from that distance. That's very good for a newcomer. All right, so Bob Hoffman still one stroke out, 96, and Lewis Granger and Dave right behind him at 97, one stroke back. Dave still has the box. I love his Stonerville Dead Dog shirt.
They have quite a history. Oh, he's right up there, boy. He's putting the pressure on Hoff.
Now this hole 16, tell me a little bit about this hole.
This hole is about a 270-foot hole. It has a little bit of a left dog leg, and as much as you can see the woods there, there is an alley that leads right into the basket. And so what they're trying to do is carry the fairway for about the first 230 feet, and then have the disc fade right into that opening. And it looks like Bob really
dialed it in. You can
really
see the
found
basket
shot.
right there.
Yeah, there's the basket, and he really is close.
Let's watch Jason. His arm. Looks pretty good. Bang! It's in there.
He made that shot. Wow.
Wow. That was awesome.
That's what we call an ace in disc golf.
Let's go inside the round with Joe and find a little more about that ace.
Okay, what you just saw was an ace by Jason Davis. You don't intentionally try to go for an ace in most cases. We're going to show you how to go after one on a different landscape in the opposite perspective with left-handed. What we're going to do is try to send this down the left-hand side with hyzer. It should flatten up at about the 3/4 mark and then tilt off towards the basket. Let's see if we can get that done. There's the flat. Now it's going to tail off to the right. Go in. Almost hit the number plate. Not a bad attempt.
Joe is something, isn't he?
Are you sure that disc wasn't on remote control or
I
something?
think it was wire guided. He sent that baby right down there. Well, Jason was had a great ace. You don't see that, and I think that's the first time Disc Golf Monthly's had an ace on camera, so that was kind of exciting for us to see that.
It's exciting to see, and it's especially exciting to do.
Oh. Here's Aaron. We get to watch him tee off and make a shot at it.
You're right with him. You're right on.
Now what Jason did was he went up and got the disc out of the basket right
That's right.
And I'll tell you, Bob keeps his composure and makes his deuce.
That's a big putt for him because he knows now that, you know, he can't be caught, at least on this hole.
Yeah, 'cause Lewis and
Dave
are right there. They're going to get their deuces too. This is it's down a little bit though. Dave's going to have a tough shot here.
He definitely has some work. But look at the old pro. He's probably shot that shot 10,000 times at that course. So
you know, he didn't even look at the basket on it. So Jason Davis with an ace on that hole moves up a couple strokes, but Bob Hoffman's still out in front with 98, and of course Lewis and Dave right behind 1 stroke.
Every time an adult gives up on our kids, every time we surrender to the belief that their future is out of our hands, another child is left behind. I'm General Colin Powell, and I don't believe in giving up. That's why I'm asking you to join America's Promise. Whoever you are, wherever you are, you can do something important. Pull your weight.
Okay, after that ace, we're back on 17, and tough shot in disc golf, the one after the ace. Here's Jason Davis, first throw.
That's a nice follow-up.
Oh, Jason really responds well.
Nice follow-up. He's got that great great power right down there. Didn't have any problem with it at all. Now this hole is sweeps to the left. It's a hyzer shot, John?
It's a hyzer shot. It's deep in the woods, so really you have to carry that opening as far as you can and then have it fade in at the end. And this looks like a beautiful drive by Lewis. Really nice.
It's Bob's first throw on 17.
Come on, roll up now.
It's a little early, but he knows that route.
Now Bob's moved off the box pretty far now. He's not leading off every shot. Looks like Aaron took a scenic route there, went off a little early.